It's over.
Yeah. Can't keep your hands off yourself.
Dude, I fucking love myself. I didn't even start the camera. God damn it. God damn it!
Sammy B's upset. Sammy B's coming in hot today, guys. He's got some fire in his loins.
Shut up about my loins. You don't talk about my loins.
Yeah.
You don't do that.
He's passionate. He's speaking from the all the way
Oh,
from
of course, and I
the
roll
gut.
over the cord.
Yep.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude, this is great.
Look at how mad he is. Everybody watch him.
Dude,
If
fuck.
you're listening, listen to him close. Oh, he really.
Come on.
Oh wow, this is
What the fuck happened?
this has gone from a bit
Jesus.
to a disaster.
Okay, like I was having fun initially playing up the anger, and then it turned into real anger. Now I'm actually goddamn mad. Fuck!
Oh man.
What's up? What's happening?
Welcome back to another episode of DMT. Don't miss this podcast.
What's wrong, man?
Stuff,
Yeah.
things, and stuff. Mostly the things.
Mostly the things.
Mostly the things.
Yeah.
You know, there's got to be some stuff going on. Always.
Well, there's always stuff within things, but
You know, and then
I get it.
the things and stuff.
Mhm.
Oh, cool, sweet. Key problem was solved. Now I'm feeling much better.
Nice. There we go. Turning it around.
Yeah.
Did they find it?
Yeah, they found it in
Oh,
the
nice.
dryer where I thought it got stuck.
There
So
we go.
thank God.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's all good. Stuff your sorries in a sack, mister.
Sammy B don't lose no keys.
Except I immediately lost a key. But
it was found.
And it was found.
It was found.
It was found, and I mean, like, it was in the heat of the moment. I completely forgot it was in my pocket, okay?
right, yeah.
I bring Winston over. He's making some new friends
sniffing around.
with Tanner's dogs and trying to just rape the shit out of all of them.
Using those big old balls of his.
He's a bisexual fuck monster, that's for sure. He does not care if they got dicks or pussies. He's want to slide in that butt.
That's what he likes.
That's what he likes.
He wants to do it.
You know, I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like I display anything
He's
like
potent,
that.
if you will. You know.
He is just, he's so full of cum, it's bursting out of his eyeballs, man. You just got to get it out of him.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to never be able to jerk off. Like that's never an option.
See, that was something that I thought this morning. I was just like, yeah, you know, humans and chimps are really primates are the only mammals that can masturbate.
Yeah.
That's got to be tough for the rest of the animals.
And we know
in
how
the
to
natural
do it.
world.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we know how to do it well.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so much so that we create devices to assist and make it better.
That's correct. Huge industry.
Huge industry.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, dogs, they can hump stuff, but is it fulfilling? No.
Because the owner always comes in, makes it seem well, it is bad. It can be
Or
bad, you know?
or they try to hump other dogs and get bucked into a pool, and I come walking out to see my dog almost drown.
Yeah, it's gonna be intense. But Sammy B to the rescue.
Oops, to the rescue.
Did you dive in?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice. You're like, my boy.
I mean, it was in the shallow end, so I would have broke my fucking head open and we both would have drowned.
You're like,
so
Winston.
I didn't fully dive, but I did, you know, leap into the pool.
To the dance floor, boys.
Thank you, Donnie Cheese. That's how I felt. Was like, welcome to the dance floor, boys. And I saved Winston's life immediately after finishing Prey.
You just dive in, smack your head immediately.
It's just this red cloud goes
Winston's
surrounding
just
it.
like,
Winston's
oh,
just
God.
doggy paddling.
I thought it was bad for me.
Just doggy paddling. I come floating to the top. Manages to use me as a raft. Pushes
Yep.
himself to the edge. He survives.
See, the dog lives. People don't get upset.
You know?
Come on, it's fine.
But yeah, that's what happened. That's what would have happened if I dived.
Yeah, when you saw him in the pool, were you like,
Winston!
Exactly like that. I was just like, Winston!
Winston!
I yelled at him like, Winston!
Winston!
Jumped in, saved his life.
Winston!
He's alive. And that's the closest thing to a bath that he's ever had.
yeah? I bet he didn't like it.
Oh, dude, he fucking hated it.
Yeah. How was it getting him out of the pool? You know, he's a thick boy.
Actually, surprisingly easy because, you know, everybody gets lighter in the water.
True.
So I just, like, you know, guided him over there and I got him up there. He scratched the shit out of my inner thighs, though.
Yeah.
That was, yeah, they're still healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got some gnarly gashes,
I
dude.
mean, it's not full of gash, but that was a
Yeah.
contusion.
Yeah.
Contusion at the very least.
Yeah. Well, but luckily you enjoyed Waterworld to help ease the trauma.
Waterworld on Saturday made that terrifying Friday a little bit easier.
Yeah. That was nice.
Because I mean, dude, we crushed it.
We did.
This was the most efficient and most fun I've ever had at Waterworld. At 26 years old.
That's peak Waterworld enjoyment age.
It really
is. That's
is
what it was made for.
And next time, bring in the booze. Because this time I was just baked. And it hit a point in the line for the journey to the center of the earth.
Stoned or like hot?
Oh, a little bit of both, but mostly stoned.
Oh, I see.
A little bit of both, but mostly stoned.
Yeah.
Managed to successfully get out of that bitch without a single sunburn. I did not get a single sunburn. Didn't even get a weird like croc tan with all the holes, like Maggie said I would.
Right.
Didn't have that, dude. It was successful.
So you're a guy who you let the edibles hit, dude.
I've come around to really enjoy edibles now.
They're great. Yeah.
Well, because here's my thing: is that 10 is plenty.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, like, as far as it goes, it's like having 3 drinks.
Yeah.
2 or 3 drinks.
Sure.
You know, you're feeling it. You're feeling it, okay?
I mean, like 30 or 40, but...
Well, that was the thing, was I took 30 right at the beginning with you. And then when we got to that front of the initial line, not the inner tube line, the initial line, I was just like...
Welcome to the jungle.
And I think that's really what gets me with edibles is just there's just a moment of me just going, shit. Because that's the PNR, man. There's no getting out of it. Even if you threw up, it's in your system.
Yeah. Dude, that's why I love it.
You just go, oh, shit, I got to reevaluate how I function. It's going to be fine. I didn't get paranoid or freak out or anything, but it was just like, woof.
Here we go.
That's a sensation right there.
Go.
And here we go. That's a sensation.
Yeah.
It's a sensation.
At a water park on a nice day, dude. They should sell edibles there.
Honestly, yeah.
They would make so much money, and they'd probably be so expensive.
They'd probably,
unreasonable.
Yeah.
They do sell, I guess, alcohol, but like further, like way in like.
Well, when that was my thing, was I was like, yeah, I'm gonna spend my money on overpriced park food and booze, and then when it took what's his name,
Jacob and Alicia,
Alicia, an hour to get chicken tenders, I was like, well, freaking Schroeds and his girl, I can't remember her name. Allison. See, like, we got Jake's and Jacob's, Alicia's, Allison's. It's a lot.
It is, but, it's
a lot. But I was like, I knew it starts with an A, but I'm just going to let you tell me what it is anyways. It's not that I've forgotten her. It's just that, there's a lot of common names. So Allison, hooking us up with the sandwiches and stuff, I was just like, you are a godsend. Thank you.
Yeah, no, great water park day. Highly recommend. The storms stayed out of our path.
Funny enough, being on the edibles, it was the least anxiety that I've ever gotten going up to the White Slides.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I think really what did it for me was when you and I took the toilet bowl ride, where I'm just like, oh no, see, with rides, you gotta lean into it, man. Because if you go into it, you control the gravity instead of just being like, and then all of a sudden your stomach's just like sucked against your spine, and you're like, But if you go into it, you just go into it like, yeah! It's the best.
It's the best.
Unless you get into the raft and both of your hip flexors cramp up so painfully for the duration of the coolest ride. I mean, it didn't stop me from having fun, but I was screaming for a reason that was not the ride.
Top to bottom, you were screaming. You were in serious pain.
I was in so much pain, dude. My hips are still sore. It's been 4 days. My hips are still very sore.
Gotta get into the yoga again, bro. Gotta dive back in.
Why am I like this?
Gotta get into some pigeon pose, maybe some frog.
Well,
prone frog.
Whatever the one is where you cross your leg over in front of you.
And that's pigeon pose.
It's pigeon pose.
That's right.
See, Rodney Yee doesn't even say that. He says like something like forward cross-legged forward bend or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. It's Rodney.
You gotta do some yoga, bro.
I do some yoga.
Yeah.
I do it sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just the consistency. It's just, why can't I get consistent on anything? Like, I am not disciplined or routined on anything, and you are so much the opposite. You're organized. Look at this place. It's in shambles. You know, you work out every day diligently. You look forward to working out every day.
It's probably the most fun I have each day.
And then you write and you go to work. Like, dude, you're disciplined. And when I'm over here like a little badass, just like I'm breaking all the rules that aren't even there. Like, oh yeah. Like I texted Gary. Yeah, I usually wake up at noon. Watch me wake up at 7 tomorrow.
Hey man, I need yin to yang. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But also, it's like I look at this yang over here, and I'm just like, dude, just a little bit of that. Just a little bit of that.
Yeah, just do it. You just
without it making me feel like I'm literally pulling off my own fingernails like Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, that's that's great. Great man.
Billy Bob
reference.
Thornton. Yeah.
I know, you just got to do it. You know, it's because you can't look at it like something you have to do. You got to look at this stuff as like, you got to look at the reason you're doing it, you know? Like, you got to look at the motive, as we've been talking a lot about, the motivation, the why, you know? What do you want, you know? Because it's like, to get what you want, you got to take steps to get there, you know? And if you're...
See, my wants, needs, fear, and flaws are all...
Let's break it down. Let's break down Sammy B's character sheet.
What do I want?
Yeah, what do you want?
Success.
Great.
What do I need? Effort
do
and discipline.
That's right. What's
my fear and flaw? Effort and discipline.
Yikes, that's going to be a long journey. But isn't that what his story is all about, right?
Basically, I mean, it's a hero's journey for sure, but...
Why are you afraid of it?
I don't know. That's the genuine thing.
Don't be afraid of it.
It's the comfort zone. That's what it is. Getting out of the comfort zone is scary.
You got to listen to Joe Rogan. You got to be comfortable being uncomfortable. You know, it's the truth. Because if you can do that, then when you actually are comfortable,
or I could double down and just sign up for Brazzers and Naughty America again, dude. Oh my God, get back to my roots, back in the house,
100%,
back in the house where I was just atrocious. Go back to my lonely, lone and garbage human days where I drink a 30 rack of PBR every Monday. You know, just go back to my roots of being a true gross guy. I want to be a gross guy again, Jack.
All right,
I've been fighting who I'm supposed to be.
That's what you want, man. That's, you know, I'm not going to stop.
Dude, that is so far from what I actually want. Like, I look back to those times and I'm just like, yikes.
Yeah.
Funnest year of my life living with you guys, but I made the worst decisions of my entire life from 20 to 21.
Give me the top 3.
Well, okay, no, I wouldn't say it's the worst decision, but I would say it's a pretty drastic decision for me to just leave film school one day and just be like, that's the last time I come here. You know?
Maybe that's your story, though, you know?
I mean, yeah, it's a story.
Right, and work out every day. See what happens. I don't know. What's number 2?
Yeah, okay, Jack, you post your workouts. I'll do your workouts for 1 week straight.
Okay.
Minus the mace stuff, because I'm not going to buy a fucking mace. I'm a lunatic.
You going to get on the assault bike?
Yeah.
You going to drag some sandbags around?
Yeah, dude. Whatever choose has.
You want to know what I did today? You know, I did, so I did 5 sets of glute bridge floor press. You know, 225. 8 to 15 each one, with banded lat pull downs and some farmer's carries, you know, with 80-pound sandbags. So that's your first 5-rounder, okay? And then you got a 4-round. This is what I've been doing. 5, 4, 3. That's just it works for me. Usually works out to be about an hour.
I like how you backed off the douche voice.
No,
progressively.
Do you want it? I'll tell you how to get swole. I'll tell you.
You're gonna tell me how to get swole.
Not swole. Just functional. Sweaty.
You're all about functionality, dude.
I'm about having fun all the time. So then your 4-rounder, okay? Your 4-rounder is gonna be a single-sided kettlebell incline press, okay? 10 on each side, about 45 pounds, could have done more. 5 snatches on each side with that same kettlebell, and then 150-pound sandbag bear hug carries, okay? That I only got about like 10, 15 yards. Those are hard. I couldn't breathe.
I like how you're actively critiquing your own workout. Could have done more.
I gotta.
Could have done more.
Yesterday, I did 405 on the deadlift, and I did it for 6. I could have gotten 10. But no chalk, no straps, no belt. I think I was okay. The deal's just wrong.
I just work out.
It's just,
just Jack Anderson.
It's the raw strength of a great ape.
I just work out. I'm Jack Anderson.
And then finish with a quick 3-rounder of a variety of landmine press, landmine snatches, landmine clean and jerks, some battle ropes.
You do go to the Landmine Academy.
I do. Well, Landmine Academy follows me.
So,
well, I follow him too. I mean, would not be where I'm at now without Landmine University.
I am in the shadow of a giant right now. My word.
You're in the shadow of a guy who's in the shadow of a giant. Perhaps, maybe is a better way to put it. But yeah, you're still in the shadow.
Yeah, you're still very much at the bottom of the totem pole. Like, I'm gonna not only am I gonna correct your analogy because you're a simple bitch, I'm gonna keep you in your place. I'm gonna keep you in your place. You simple bitch.
Simple bitch.
You simple bitch.
You're an SB. You know?
I'm an SB. Sammy B. Simple bitch.
There's the title. That's the title right there.
I'm not an SP. I'm not a suppressive person. I'm a simple bitch.
Yeah. I did 30 seconds of battle ropes, and then I took the mace and I tied a kettlebell to it. I think I got up to a 35 with a band, and I did 5 shoulder presses on each side with a 15-second hold, and then I would switch. I did that.
Where did you tie the kettlebell?
To the other end of the mace. There's the ball. Here's the other end. I tie it to the other end, and the kettlebell would just dangle. It was really hard.
That sounds very annoying.
Yeah, but
anytime that you hang kettlebells from shit, I'm just like, you're asking for a very frustrating workout because it's going to get unruly.
It's called offset chaos training, dude.
Oh! Of course it is, because that's exactly what it is. It's chaos.
Yeah.
It's chaotic as fuck.
Well, okay, so if you train in that chaotic fashion, single-sided, really offset, challenging movements, and then you do something like a deadlift or a squat that's very like compound and like full body put together. All right, one smooth movement, get this weight from top to bottom. Like, your ability to stabilize and just control that weight skyrockets after you've been tying kettlebells to bands and just like throwing yourself off. But if you can get really strong doing that, then everything else, yeah, maybe I'm not like the strongest person, but I'm.
His name's Mr. Unlimited. Real exciting. Yeah, I'm real exciting. But anyways,
I saw you going for it.
Yeah, you did. Because I was just like, yeah, should I snore or do I hit him with Russell? Should I snore or hit him with Russell? It's always the mix.
Do that workout. I got you. I gave you the workout.
Dude.
And you don't have to use the mace. Just like put weight on one side of a barbell.
On one side.
Sure.
So get on a bench press.
It's an easier way to do it, but
with a plate on one side.
Yeah.
Just do that.
Maybe not a plate. I mean, like do like a 10-pound weight.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, they're all plates.
No, 45s are plates. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. That I'm going to be a stickler on.
Well,
okay.
Here's my thing, Jack. You go up into in this cabinet up there. There are plates in there. Mm-hmm. Guess what? The plates are different sizes, but they're all still plates.
No.
You don't say the microwavable plates are the plates because the other two aren't microwavable.
If I saw somebody with a 45, a 35, a 25, and a 10 on a barbell, I would never say they have 4 plates on.
I would.
I would never give them that sort of credit.
Oh.
But if they had 4 45s on, I'd say they had 4 plates. Just the truth.
This is the stickler, guys.
This is the lingo. Okay, this is why people hate working out.
He's a stickler.
This is why people hate fitness.
Yeah, well, I mean,
shit like this.
Then you get fucking film industry where fucking wooden clothespins are C-37s. They will fucking murder you if you don't call them C-37s.
Dude, you gotta speak the lingo if you're gonna be in the
Except
biz.
I don't even think they really even use those anymore because they have LED light panels now.
Right, yeah.
Which you can literally change to whatever filter you goddamn want.
Yeah, the future changes a lot of this shit. That's
yeah,
it's all part of it. Sam, tell me about jam bands. I want to hear all about jam bands, okay? You've had thoughts.
They're the worst thing to ever happen to music.
You've had theories. You've been listening to a lot of DMB, okay? A lot of Dave Matthews Band.
No, Jack, here's...
Take these chances.
I've been trying to understand DMB.
What's wrong with DMB?
Dave Matthews Band...
He's simple.
Confounds me.
He just smokes a lot of pot and sings.
And that's not an art form. That's not art. That's not art.
For 20 minutes.
And I don't get it, man.
Dude,
I do not
he's jamming.
get it. Because, okay, here's what sent me down this rabbit hole of Dave Matthews Band. Somebody at the bar has been playing Two-Step from the album Crash Into Me, or whatever, Crash.
Of course.
And because it's one of the one credit songs, so it's like 50 cents. You know, it's a cheaper song. And they've been throwing it on, and I'm like, you know, I kind of dig this melody, you know? And then I get it on my playlist. I start listening to it, and I'm like, I don't understand you, Dave Matthews. Literally, I cannot understand the lyrics. And so I pull up the lyrics, and I'm doing a read-along while that song is playing, and I'm like, really? That's what he's saying in that part of this song at that melody. You know? And it's like him and Eddie Vedder of Pearl Jam. The way they choose to sing is like they're actively trying to destroy music. They're trying to break the rules of music. You know, and it's that same sort of fucking droning and wailing and swooning and fucking just unbearable fucking music. Also, 2 days ago, they celebrated the anniversary of Dave Matthews Band tour bus driver dumping 800 pounds of shit and piss onto a boat in a river.
What?
I've told this story on the podcast.
Yeah.
I remember telling you specifically because when I found out about it, I'm like, Jack needs to hear about this because Jack's a Daver.
True.
And what happened was it was in Ohio. I don't know if it was Cleveland or Cincinnati. I think it was Cincinnati.
Go Bengals.
Yeah, Cincy.
I watched a recap of
Can I
last
finish?
season, and I cried several times. It was like 30 minutes. Too.
Really?
Yeah. They like did a great recap of the whole season. I was like, oh man, this team, people are sleeping. Anyway,
And I'm the simple bitch. I'm the simple bitch.
they're not called points.
But anyway, I thought it was the actual band that was involved the way the story framed it, but it was just the tour bus driver. He pulls the tour bus over on a bridge and decides to empty the septic tank over the side of the bridge, and it dumped out onto a boat that was going, like a tour boat that was going underneath, all over these people. These people got sick. They threw up on each other.
Oh, I do remember this.
Yeah, they just had shit and piss just land on them out of nowhere. And guess what, Jack? If the Dave Matthews Band didn't exist, that wouldn't have happened. But seriously, and then it all culminated into last night where I get off of work and I'm like, yeah, screw it. I'll throw $5 into the jukebox and throw on some Sammy B. Bops. Okay? Sammy B. Bops, dude. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, well, there's this fucking Dave Matthews song playing. I'll just let it play out. And then I get on my phone for about 10 minutes. And then I just dial back into the song. And you get Dave Matthews going, stop, damn, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. And I want to thank the fucking, firefighters and the cops. And I'm just like, oh my fucking God, someone played the last song of a live album. Whoever did that, and I'm pretty sure I know who fucking did it, needs to fucking apologize. Because I looked up this song, it's called Jimmy Things. So I'm assuming, because it's spelled Jimi, he's audaciously comparing himself to Jimi Hendrix. And this song, Jack, is 17 minutes long. And this motherfucker played it on the jukebox at the goddamn bar. And I mean, it's someone else weeks ago put on a Grateful Dead song that's a live song that's 25 minutes long. What is wrong with these bands, man? And what is, no. What's wrong with the fans of these bands that they're just like, not only did I love this live performance, I love the 17-minute outro song of this Dave Matthews concert that he did in 1998. Specifically, this one off this specific live album. If you're a band that has way more live albums than your actual body of work, you're a fucking piece of shit. Okay? God damn it. God damn it, that gets me so mad.
Lately, I've been feeling low. A remedy is what I'm seeking. I take a taste of what's below, come away to something better. What I want is what I've not got, and what I need is all around me. Reaching, searching, never stop. and I'll say, if you could just keep me floating just for a while till I get to the end of this tunnel, mommy, if you could keep me floating just for a while, I'll get back to you. Sometimes a Jimmy thing slides my way and keeps me swinging. I'd like to show you what's inside. And I shouldn't care if you don't like it. Brother Chaos rule all about. Sometimes I walk there. Well, yes, God knows sometimes I take a bus there. Shouldn't care. Bereaved as I'm feeling. Just a quick excerpt of that 17-minute song.
Yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got the Bourbon Street steak with an Oreo shake with the whipped cream on the top two straws, one check. Girl, I got you. Yeah, we bougie like Natty in a styrofoam. Squeaking in the truck on the way home. Now, let's talk about this song, Jack.
Let me ask you a question. All right. You've fallen on tough times. You've had a great film career, but like you said, you gambled it all away or something, right? And you got to start directing commercials. And they come to you and they're like, we insist, but we're going to give you a choice here. We're going to give you a choice, but we insist between Dave Matthews Band doing the music, the jingle for this, or what the fuck is this guy's name? Walker Hayes. You got to pick one. You have to, or you're fired. And if you're fired from this job, you're fucked. You got to pick one of them.
Dave Matthews.
There we go. Take these chances.
Funny the way it is if you think about it. One kid walks home from school and another's dropping out. Funny the way it is. It's not right or wrong. Well, someone's going hungry and someone else is eating out. But the thing is, okay, that song is my favorite Dave Matthews song. Funny the way it is. Off of the album Gurguk's King.
But now I am the proudest monkey you've ever seen.
Dude, stop.
Monkey see, monkey do, monkey see, monkey do.
I'm going to need a nap after this podcast. I'm going to need a nap.
Sam's jamming out with DMB.
Dude,
Sammy B jamming out with DMB.
That song, Fancy Like, is the most blood-boiling, infuriating fucking song. At least Dave Matthews didn't do a commercial in his song where he's literally listing goddamn menu items. And then also, at least, goddamn, nobody gets up and sings Dave Matthews Band every fucking week at karaoke, unlike Jason. I'm calling out his fucking name. That's not a shout out. It's a call out. Beep. Call out. Call out.
Does Jason listen?
I don't give a fuck if he does. I hope he does, so you can hear me hate him.
Yeah, Jason sings this song.
Oh, he sings Fancy Like.
He sings about Applebee's.
A shitload of other shit country songs.
He loves Applebee's.
I'm gonna need whiskey glasses. Gonna want to see the truth. Fucking goddamn it, dude.
He comes up to you on Friday during
Dude, okay, he looks like Margaritaville on a hot dog roller. That's the best way to describe him. All right, he looks like Jimmy Buffett trash every day that I fucking see him, which is about every goddamn shift that I work. He's wearing a fucking tank top, cargo shorts, and flip-flops. Okay? And then every time that he sings fucking karaoke, he gets up there and he makes out with the microphone.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I like my chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night. Oh. And here's the thing. ZBB can do no wrong.
Of course.
Okay? As far as country music goes, they transcend the genre. Mm-hmm. They're just great musicians, okay? This guy makes me want to stab Zach Brown for making chicken fried. All right? It's fucking infuriating, dude. It's so fucking infuriating. And it's every fucking week. And then 2 Fridays ago, nobody was going up for karaoke. It was a Jason fucking concert.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
How many songs did he do?
At least 6.
At least 6? No.
Oh, it's torture, dude.
In a row?
No,
okay,
well, 2 in a row, but like throughout the night. And
did he have more fun on the last one than the first?
Oh, he kept his energy up all the way through,
nice,
dude. He loves karaoke. He loves it. Like, he lives for it. But you should have seen him on his last song because he plays pool. He's in the pool leagues and everything. He's out there on the floor, and he's walking around while he's playing the pool game, making out with the microphone, and then he just stops and leans against the table like, I think he was, okay, it wasn't country for once. It was Comfortably Numb by Pink Floyd. He's like, I have become Comfortably numb. He sang it like it was a country song. And he's all of 5'5", and I just want to push this guy. I want to push him down. I want to push him down and bully him.
You're just watching him just shaking your head. Just
every time, yes. Every time I shake my goddamn head.
Has anybody ever been like, hey, man, are you okay?
Yeah, actually. People that I work with, are you okay? I'm like, I won't be until he's done fucking singing.
Do they hate it too?
Yeah, but somehow they have this magical gift that they've been there for so long that they can just tune it out.
Like
I'm unable to do that.
You can't get the Applebee's out of your head.
Yep, not the Bourbon Street steak with the Oreo shake with the whipped cream on the top two straws, one check, girl, I got you.
Oh, man. See, you love it. You know this song.
Every now and then when I get paid, you know I gotta treat my girl to an upgrade. Hey, yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night.
An upgrade?
Yes.
Applebee's
is the upgrade, Jack.
What were they eating initially?
Fucking Wendy's. He says that in the first line of the song, dude.
See, you know this song.
Oh, yeah, it's every goddamn week, Jack. I've involuntarily learned this piece of shit song. I've involuntarily learned this fucking song, and I want to blow it out of my head with a gun. It is the worst song that has ever been written by anybody. It makes everybody who's pioneered country all roll over in their graves at once. Willie is still alive, and he's rolling in his fucking grave, okay? You got Chris Christopherson. You got goddamn Waylon Jennings. All these legends that I can listen to and really enjoy. Then you get Walker Hayes out there like, I'm going to make so much money from Applebee's. Applebee's is paying me so much for this song, and guess what? It's a banger, so I'm getting money on top of this money.
Saving B's going to hear this one. He made this song directly against you.
If that was true, I'd kill this person in cold blood. Admit to it proudly.
Now I think if somebody's an enemy of yours,
it's Walker Hayes.
They know now to write a song that you'll hate in the vein of Applebee's on a date night.
It's called Fancy Like.
Fancy Like.
That's the whole thing.
See, I don't want to know
that this song is talking about that. It's almost as if it's like trying to throw it in the face of people who are actually rich. Of like, oh, y'all can have that. We're fancy like Applebee's on a date night. All right, you know, because I got to look up the first line where he's talking about his girl. Oh, it's so stupid.
Now, I think here's the real question: do you hate Applebee's?
No, I fucking love Applebee's. That's the thing. Hey, my girl is banging. She's so low maintenance. Don't need no champagne popping entertainment. Take her to Wendy's. Can't keep her off me. She want to dip me like them fries in her Frosty. Jack, this is a song where a man is celebrating that his girl has no taste. This is like a song that honestly is like the dream girl for guys who are broke as shit.
Yeah.
Is that she doesn't want more than trash.
That's right.
So, Walker Hayes, oh my God. Here's the album title. Country Stuff, the album.
Yikes. That's bad.
Billboard Music Awards for Top Viral Song.
Oh, because it was on TikTok?
Yeah. Oh, that was a nomination. The award is Billboard Music Award for Top Country Song. It was the top country song of 2022.
Wow.
According to Billboard.
Wow.
I am disappointed in you people. and I mean everyone, because we allowed this to happen. We allowed country music to get this bad that this is allowed. You know, people are all bitching about WAP, but nobody's talking about how terrible of a song Fancy Like is. WAP is actually a pretty good song. And honestly, as a guy, I like hearing Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion talking about how much they want to fuck me. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's a nice fantasy to live in.
Oh, sure. God.
Incredible.
But Walker Hayes, dude.
All I know is rain makes corn.
Corn makes whiskey makes my baby. I feel a little frisky. That was the thing that had to tap me out for country music was I was really into Luke Bryan for about a year. Mm-hmm. And that dude cranks out albums like none other. Yeah. He cranks them out. And the way he's able to do that, the cranking them out, is that every song is about his buds, beer, babes, and being on the fucking, being a hick, essentially.
That's just country music.
But no, his specifically.
Right.
It's only those 4 subjects, There's no, sadness. And if there is sadness, it's a song called Drink a Beer. So it's still about beer.
You love Luke Bryan.
I don't dislike Luke Bryan.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is...
Well,
I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed of my Luke Bryan phase.
Here's a question.
But I think he's a swell guy.
Would you have dinner with Luke Bryan at Applebee's?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. See?
Dude, that'd be an awesome time, dude.
And then freaking the guy comes in. I won't even learn his
Walker
name.
Hayes.
Walker Hayes. Yeah, there we go. He comes in. He sits down. And Luke's like,
here's my boy Walker.
You're like, no.
We've got a booth. We're sitting at a booth.
Luke did the thing where he invited a friend, but didn't tell you that the friend was coming.
No, and then he sits down, and then he's like, hey, how's it going? I'm Walker Hayes. And then before my hand comes up, before I even reach to shake his hand, I go,
McConkey.
But instead of shooting him, I crush his balls into the back wall of that booth. I just straight stomp his balls silly. And he's just like, ow! I'm like, how's this for Applebee's on a date night? I got your Oreo shake with the fucking whipped cream on top.
If anybody has a grudge against Sam, create a song that's in the vein of Fancy Like mixed with Happy by Pharrell Williams. Make it viral. Definitely get a lot of sponsorships. And I mean, like, pump this thing up. Get it in every single ad, every single place. Sammy B.
Do I get commission on this?
No. What? What do you mean? I guess maybe. So
that, if that can at least, ease the pain, but I have to hear it every day.
Yeah.
I have to hear it every day through some means.
You get a $50 royalty check every day from this song, but you have to hear it.
$50 a day to hear that song.
You have to hear it 3 times a day.
Yeah, now that's going down. I'm like,
you're
50
getting
for one whack. That's not bad.
50 for the rest of your life, yeah.
That's not bad. That buys me lunch every day. Lunch and dinner every day for the rest of my life.
3
But for 3 times?
3 times on the weekdays, 5 times on the weekends.
Every now and then when I get paid, I gotta treat my girl to an upgrade. Hey!
Without a roof. So happy. Come on.
Some Alabama jamma, she's my Dixieland delight. That's how we do.
And then,
how we do fancy like, oh.
As that's playing, just Dave Matthews goes scatting in the background. Skip battle bop bop bad bop. And you're just like,
hey,
come on.
Yeah, man. I would just stop listening to music altogether. Actually, no, I'd lean into my tinnitus and just blow my fucking ears out.
You've got it cranked up in the car.
I would be, see, you haven't seen Preacher to get this reference, but it's the guy who plays Wolf in Future Man, because Jesse, the preacher, his power is the voice of God, and he knows this. What he does is it makes it seem like he's blowing his own head off in a trunk, but he sticks his head in a trunk with a gun and he fires it to blow out his eardrums so he doesn't have to hear the voice of God.
Oh, yeah, nice. There we go.
And that's what I would do. That's what I would do. That is 100% what I would do.
You've just got those 3.
Fancy like, oh. Fancy like, oh. Don't need no Tesla to impress her. My girl is happy rolling on a Vespa. Don't need no mansion to get romancing. She's super fine, double wide, slow dancing.
You know what else?
I've really worked myself up into a little bit of a nausea here, dude.
Yeah,
I really fucking can't stand this song. Reading these
really
lyrics are
mad.
actually making me sick. It is the worst song of all time.
You're really
Hands down.
perturbed.
Perturbed is a good way to put it. Yeah. I'm peeved. I'm real miffed.
It's gonna be okay, bud. You're
So emotional.
Hostile? I see you hostile.
It's gonna be okay, bud. Just breathe.
Everyone's wrong.
You know what we haven't covered yet that we talked about a little bit?
What's that?
Your worry at Alaska. Something that we had to talk to Wes and Danielle.
Oh yeah, we forgot to bring this up when Wes and Danielle were on the show. Everybody, it was our first night in Alaska. Okay, and See, here's the thing: is that Jack is the biggest stoner of the group now. Let's give him a round of applause. Yeah, Jack can smoke more weed than anybody else.
It's all very exciting.
And here's the thing: is that my toxic trait is never turning anything down.
Sure,
whatever it's offered to me, except for cocaine. I will not do anything harder than weed and booze.
I like it.
Mushrooms, and I want to try acid and DMT at some point.
Do ayahuasca, like Aaron Rodgers.
I want to try.
Yeah, you're gonna have 100 hands touch you and feel the true meaning of love. Or are you gonna be like Aubrey Marcus and feel bugs crawling under your skin?
I don't fucking know. Probably gonna puke and shit a whole bunch if we take ayahuasca. Let's smoke the DMT.
You're just
yeah, be like the entire cast of Difficult People. In that one episode, they all do ayahuasca. Billy Eichner just scrommeting.
I would love to do. I'll do ayahuasca with you, but I'd love to see you on ayahuasca. I think you would take to that drug in particular. And
then I become a god. And then when I come back to reality, I'd be like, no, put me back, put me back.
You frequently communicate with jaguars.
I'm messing with you guys.
Have you heard that theory?
No.
That in theory, okay, so it's mostly. Oh crap.
Listen.
It's the idea is that where ayahuasca comes from in the South American jungles, that people have found it, but also it's been seen that jaguars will chew on it and they'll get super high from it. And a lot of times, now this could be just because a lot of people taking the drug live in this area and see jaguars, or at least are very familiar with jaguars. But a lot of people that do ayahuasca have some sort of jaguar-connected vision. And the idea is maybe the ayahuasca is taking you to a spiritual plane that a jaguar is also on, and you're both living on it simultaneously, which I think is pretty cool because I like jaguars.
That's your end game.
Yeah, heaven for me is just like a jaguar by my side. That's it's got it. Like in a movie when.
And you would name him Jaguaro.
Jaguaro, 100%. And Jack and Jaguaro, and we would just do drugs all the time.
That'd be
do drugs, watch football and movies, and I talk shit about how bad the Jaguars are. It'd be great.
And there you have it.
That's a little.
I love how long I let that run with Billy Crudup getting killed by the fucking facehugger.
Little ayahuasca lesson there for you guys. But anyway.
Yeah.
Sammy
but
B
anyway,
is not doing it.
So here's my problem: is getting if I don't smoke weed right when I start drinking, then it. And I save it for the end, it kind of kicks the legs out, and I'm done for the end. And a lot of times that's how I save on weed here at home when I'm drinking alone. I'll have my drinks and I'll smoke just a half a bowl before bed, and it's perfect.
Get you right where you need.
But if I smoke weed as I'm drinking, it just heightens everything, and it just builds and builds and builds and builds until one, that's usually when I black out, and then two, I'll find myself, I've put myself to bed in this little crawl space in the game room, which I'm pretty sure they found me in and are like, "Are you sure you want to sleep here?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is great." But then they closed the door and they left me in my room. Okay, it was Wes and Danielle. They were being mom and dad. They were making sure little baby boy Sammy's in his cradle, essentially. They got to prepare for Henry.
Yeah.
They got to prepare for Henry, dude. And then I wake up in the middle of the night, got to pee. And I go and I try and open the door. And just I turn the handle and I pull, it doesn't budge. And I'm like, oh, fuck. They've trapped me here. They're going to harvest my organs. This was the plan the whole time. It sure was the whole plan the whole time is they're going to steal my kidney. I'm going to wake up with 2/3 of my liver gone, and the third they left me with is the part that's the most damaged.
You didn't even have to, get to there. You just
didn't even second guess. Didn't even second guess. That was my first thought. I'm like, they're going to harvest my organs. This is how I go. This was a whole fucking plot to get me to Alaska, furthest from my home, so that they could trap me and take my organs. Of course they want my organs. I'm O positive. I'm a universal donor. You can make a grip on the black market with that. And then I managed to get my room door open, and then the door upstairs had the same problem. And I'm just like, they've trapped me. They've all trapped me. Everyone here is conspiring against me. They've got you guys in on it too.
We all flew out to Alaska with you just to
Yeah, you guys were the cover. You guys were the Allison Williams and Get Out. You know, where you think, oh, no, they're my friends. They're my friends. They're the good person. No, they were luring me in. They were going to steal my organs. And I couldn't get upstairs, and I was just like, oh, that's it. That's it. I guess I'm going to go into my room, and I'm going to wake up and down a few organs. And that's exactly what I did. Was I went in there and I just laid in bed scared for about 10, 15 minutes before falling asleep. And then I asked Wes about...
Then you did fall asleep.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing that makes me laugh.
Oh, no. I went through the 5 stages, dude.
You were like...
Except maybe bargaining. There wasn't like, oh, if there's anything I would get to get out of this situation. No, I didn't go through that one. But I went through the stages of, anger, depression.
Yeah. What was anger?
Anger was me just being like, these motherfuckers. They only want my organs.
Just like
they don't even want to be my friend. They just want my organs.
Like you just burst into Jake's room.
Hey, I know what you guys are doing. What if I did do that to you and you're just sleeping on your fucking beanbags in that movie theater? I come in and I'm just like, hey, I'm not gonna let you guys take my organs. You wake up from your own drunk stone stupor to that.
I would laugh so hard.
You can't have them. You can't have these organs. They're not yours. You better back the fuck off right now.
And then you turn around and Jake's just standing there with a syringe and he puts you down.
Yeah, that would be...
Yeah, this sucks. This is a bad beat.
That would be a bad beat.
My friends
That would be a bad beat if my friends turned on me and then harvested my organs. But for me, without hesitation, to just be like, well, that's it.
That's 100% what's going on.
That's it. And I asked Wes about it, and apparently they get a shitload of earthquakes, and all of the doors are off. Their door frames are off center, and so all of them are like that. All of them are hard to get open. You got to throw a shoulder into it.
Oh, man. And you're just like, nope, they captured me.
Nope, I've been captured. They got me. And it's my own fault. I got so drunk and so high that, I basically tranquilized myself.
I fell right into their trap.
I basically tranquilized myself. Walked right into this one.
Oh, man.
Well, as long as these kidneys are going to pay for Henry's college fund, can't get this fucking kid's name right.
Oh, man, I love it. No, I just, that's...
And then I woke up the next morning, totally fine. Everything was fine. And I was just like, oh, you just pull a little harder on the door,
What did you think when you remembered the organ thing? Did you, think, oh,
what I think so many times after I wake up after drinking is just that, douche chills. Just like, ugh. Really not proud that my brain went to there. Just douche chills, just like, ugh.
Ugh, why did I do that?
Thinking about, ugh, why did I say that to that person?
Well, thanks.
Why did I reveal that information about myself? Ugh.
Tell me some situations like that.
No.
Dig into it.
No.
Come on, share them on air.
I repressed them, Jack.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I've made myself forget.
No, spilled tea.
Spill the tea?
Spill that tea all over the table.
Well, you're the one who shoved your cock in me, stupid.
That's my secret, Cap.
Yeah. You're always shoving your cock in places.
Yeah, totally, dude. That's what I regret every morning. It's just like, why did I put my penis there? Why did I mash it in between 2 volumes of an encyclopedia? The F and the G?
Why is it in the box for the original Star Wars trilogy?
Why did I put my penis in this Cheez-Its box? I like Cheez-Its. It's like it's empty. There's not even any Cheez-Its in there. It's just and I don't even fuck it. I just place it in there.
The mango was kind of fun though.
What?
The mango.
The mango.
Yeah, you banged the mango, right?
Mango.
Mango.
Mango. a bango to mango.
Bango to mango.
Bango to mango.
What's happening in movies, Sammy B? What's going on?
Batgirl's canceled.
Yeah, I saw that.
We didn't talk about that last week.
Oh, we didn't?
No, we didn't make it to it.
I guess you would know for sure. What did it?
No, we didn't get to Pat Girl. We didn't get to Ezra Miller.
Oh Christ!
Ezra the Menace, dude. That's really him. He's just such a menace on spectacular levels. Like I was just thinking about this the other day that like we really haven't seen a celebrity meltdown this spectacular in a very long time.
Yeah,
and I mean like you think about it. This guy's got the Fantastic Beasts series and the Flash in DC. And he's like, I'm going to go burglarize somebody in Vermont.
Yeah.
These do not connect.
No, they don't. I think what's actually happening is that he thinks he has the Flash's powers. I think he's played this role enough. He's method acting enough.
I think
he can get away with
he's
these
on
things.
Bieber level of fame that he can be this kind of a menace, but he's not.
Yeah.
He's only famous because of what he's been doing. Otherwise, it's like, oh, that guy. It has not been a household name, Ezra Miller. And this motherfucker has been running a fucking muck all over Hawaii, mostly Hawaii. The Hawaiians, at least Vermont now, they're just like, thank God he's out of Hawaii.
Right.
You know? But Vermont, of all places, Bernie Sanders' state.
Right.
You know?
It was Bernie Sanders' house.
It was Bernie Sanders' house. I don't know what this Ezra Miller guy wants with me, but he's broken the law one too many times, and we will not stand for it. See, I'm an impressionist, dude.
Do Trump.
The FBI raided my house the other day. Did I send that to the group message? Or it's Dennis laying on the couch. He's like, hey, D, the FBI raided Mar-a-Lago. She goes, I don't give a shit. He goes like, I don't give a shit either. I don't really give a shit either.
Donald.
The FBI was here. They were lovely FBI agents. I had the best FBI agents that ever invested anybody, and they're going to come up scot clean. Fuck. Shut up. My brain is fried from just reading the lyrics to Fancy Like. I feel so much dumber having read those lyrics on this podcast, and I'm so sorry to all you listeners. I wouldn't be surprised if we took a 70% dive next week.
Coming in hot, man. You're really feeling this one. I feel like this is only just the beginning of a long journey between you and this song. I think this is you calling it out, sure.
Yeah, he's got an agenda.
But the journey has only just begun.
You know what?
Animals!
Everyone who likes that song is a fucking animal. You guys have single-handedly made the worst song the most popular song. And that's unforgivable. Like, I can forgive Happy. I really can forgive Happy. You know, because that's my own internal problem that I hate that song where it's just, the message is, oh, just be happy.
Yeah.
Just be happy. You know, that forced happiness really gets under my skin, especially when it's like, you take it from the perspective of, this is Pharrell Williams telling everybody that he's happy, but Pharrell Williams is fucking Pharrell Williams. He better be fucking happy. God damn it. He's got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, dude.
Is this what you're going through when you're listening to the song?
Yeah, pretty much.
You're like, yeah, of course you're fucking happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You better be happy. No, not even like, of course you're happy. It's like, well, you better be happy then. You motherfucker. You got a star on the Walk of Fame, okay?
And when you hear Fancy Like.
And when you hear Fancy Like, I'm like, I've lost faith in everything and everyone. And we deserve every horrible thing that happens to us, white people specifically.
You love Applebee's.
I love Applebee's, but I
Applebee's.
fucking hate that song, and I will never, ever order the Bourbon Street steak or an Oreo shake for the rest of my life going to Applebee's.
You go to Applebee's and they just give it to you. Would you eat it if it was free?
Well, fucking, I mean, sure, it's a steak. It's a free steak. And a shake, you know.
But then as you start eating it, the song plays, and every time
no, they come up and they sing it like Red Robin, happy birthday, happy birthday.
But they don't stop till you finish eating it. They just sing it on repeat.
Every now and then when I get paid, it's time to treat my girl to an upgrade.
You're like, come on, I'm almost done.
Hey. And I'm just like, oh.
I have like 3 more bites left.
You know, we fancy like.
You don't need to start it again.
And then like, cut to me in a straitjacket in a padded cell, Applebee's on a date night. Perfect street steak with Oreo shake. Fancy like, oh. Fancy like, oh. Fancy like, oh.
And then Walker looks into your room and he goes, I did it.
I did it. I finally made it.
Finally got him.
Finally made somebody so fucking crazy for my music that they're institutionalized. It's like well, we want to clarify, Mr. Hayes, that he's not crazy for your music. He's crazy because of your music.
And then
what's the difference there, Doc? Well, you did this to him. He did not do this to himself.
And then his camp starts a huge public, campaign that you're insane because of his music, like because you love it, and people come to the mental institution all the time to talk to you about how much they love that song.
Fancy like oh, fancy like oh,
fancy like oh yes, it's my favorite part.
Like, oh.
Yes. Now say
I bite someone's fucking neck, just take a chomp out of their neck.
Now let's talk about Applebee's. Ah!
What about Natty and the styrofoam?
Come on,
squeaking in the truck on the way home.
Or I heard this all started because you got the bourbon steak.
I want to really shoot myself. This is so stupid. Like I'm not even having fun with it. It's so bad. It's such a bad song. Even for the bit, man, it's a tough one. It is so bad. It is like the worst. It's the actual worst song I've ever heard in my life.
Guess what's probably gonna happen on Friday?
I'm gonna fucking have to deal with it again.
Jason's probably gonna sing it.
Yeah. And then he's probably going to come in on Saturday and put it on the jukebox.
So in a way, you are kind of in this reality that we've painted, you know? It's all come full circle.
I voiced it.
Yeah.
It's the power of attraction.
That's right.
I attract this stuff.
Yeah.
All of these misgivings and unfortunate things that happen to me are of my own fault.
No. But you're stuck. You're in it.
You're stuck. No. You didn't do this to yourself, but you're trapped.
You're trapped.
You're trapped like a rat.
It's over. It's over, but it's only just begun.
I was trying to fight the mob.
And I lost. I fought the mob, and the mob won.
Did they? Which mob?
I mean, there's so many mobs out there. I mean, there's the Canadian mob, the Swedish mob. Mm-hmm. You got, of course, the Croatians, and then you get down into like the Kyrgyzstan mob. Mm-hmm. But I got to tell you, it was the Sri Lankans.
Oh, interesting.
It was the Sri Lankan mob.
Wow,
they got me.
I didn't expect them to pop into the equation, but kudos to them.
Most wouldn't think they have a mob because they're such a small island off of India.
True.
But those Lanks.
Yeah, bigger.
Those Lanks will get you.
Bigger than the territory they live in.
Like the English Empire.
Yeah, that's right. So yesterday I did about a 15-minute run on the curved treadmill, okay? And I was going for a max heart rate of about 140 BPMs, okay? How often do you get your BPMs up? How's your BPM game?
I got my BPMs up while climbing all those stairs at Waterworld. That was the worst part of Waterworld.
Yeah. No, you loved it.
You ran up. But it was climbing the stairs.
You ran up them. You were like so excited, pushing people.
Oh, yeah, no, murdering children.
To the front, jumping in before the lifeguard would let you. You were a menace at Waterworld.
Yeah, dude. I got stopped so many times by lifeguards.
I would love, though, if you just, like, ran up to the top. And, like, the lifeguard, I mean, those stairs are so high, the lifeguard couldn't see you coming. Like, maybe you could hear, like, some feet. But then, you know, you'll be just pushing past people. And what are they going to do? I mean, if they see someone sprinting up there, I don't think there's too many people that are going to, like, stop you, right? You know? So then you just run. You jump on the slide before somebody can, and you just go. I think you could get away with it. I mean, I think you would get kicked out afterward. But I think you could definitely get down that slide.
Here's my thing is, how are they going to enforce it?
What do you mean?
How are they going to enforce it?
Yeah, they can't. I mean, you might come back down, and they'll be like, look out for the guy with the purple swim trunks, you know? Like, he's a fucking menace. Get him out of here.
Purple swim trunks.
I just made something up. But, like...
they were black and white.
Black and white. Yeah, mine were black and other colors.
Black and too tight.
Way too tight. Yeah. And then I put them in the dryer, and I was like, why'd I do that?
You monster.
Yeah. Now I got to wear them in North Carolina, so that'll be great. Party hardy, dude. party.
I gotta go.
I was just looking at how far we were going. We could do another 15 minutes if you want.
Well, I gotta go to work, bro.
Oh, it is that time.
Yeah. I gotta go.
So you gotta go.
I gotta go.
Actually gotta
That's
go.
why I hit the sound drop. You know, why else is it there? You know?
And I'm about out of steam, buddy.
Yeah, you really, you took us, you carried us through a journey on this one, buddy.
Yeah, Sammy's Soapbox is back, everybody. Just like last week's gave you guys Jack's picks.
That's right.
Fuck, I can't talk! Dude!
It's all good.
You know, and if I didn't blow out anybody's eardrums like I want to every time I hear Fancy Like, thank you for listening, and thank you for tuning in every week to DMT Don't Miss This Podcast. You should also pop on over to DMT Reviews, where we review movies such as Prey.
Great movie.
Which was phenomenal.
Top tier.
And I mean, if you listen to JRVP, Anthony Jeselnik ranked them perfectly.
Yep. He agrees with us.
Yeah, no, he ranked them exactly like I did.
That's right. How we all did.
Dude, it's the best.
That's right.
But anyway, Broncos country, let's ride.
His name's Mr. Unlimited.
Did I send you that video of all the Broncos doing an impression of him doing the Broncos country? Let's ride.
Oh, yeah.
Broncos country, let's ride. Broncos country, let's ride.
Yeah.
He does them all so quick.
I know.
I'm making it a sound drop.
You should.
Make it a
All
sound
three of
drop.
them. Yeah.
Yep, all of them. Broncos country, let's ride. Broncos country, let's ride. Broncos country, let's ride. Broncos country, let's ride.
You do realize if they're successful, that's all this city's gonna be doing.
100%.
Did you see the video of the guy land in Denver and do it? Like he landed on a plane and he stood up. He's like, Broncos country, let's ride. Everyone's just like, okay.
It's like, you're not Russell, okay?
Yeah, you can't be doing this, man. Not on a plane when you're just like a guy.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, I know. Not after the past few seasons.
It's garbage.
Garbage.
I guess is where I say, or am I waiting for Joe?
Hardcore DMT. When you do DMT, you see that.
See, I was like, not going to get interrupted by Joe.
No.
Can't let Joe interrupt me.
Can't have it.
Take it sleazy, Mayor McCheesy.
Love you guys.
Fancy like.
Applebee's.
On a date night. Makes me want to blow my brains out every time.
Walker, give us a call.